Okay, welcome back. We just covered how to make prefabs. This next tutorial for Blockabout is going to show how to make a moving platform. I thought it'd be interesting to maybe make a little elevator to go to the top of this prefab house we've made. So first thing you want to do, you're basically going to make a path and then put nodes on the path, and then you're going to have an object that's going to follow that path and repeat it up and down or left and right or however you'd like it. In the case of an elevator, we want to make a vertical path. So the first thing you really need to do is you need to drop a path in the scene. So it's under special, under mission, just go path. Now it's nothing visual, it's just a path. See path 7. We're just going to call this something we'll remember, path 1. All right? Enter. So we've called that path 1 now. Now we're going to go over to our static objects, just because I want to haul up a copy of the platform and just see its measurements. So this lets you just put objects in the scene. They don't do anything, they're just statics, but this lets you see your model tree, everything you have available. So we go to Art, Shapes, Platforms. Under Small Platform, we have a platform here. We can now move this platform up and down. We can scale it, we can do various things. I'm going to make it slightly bigger. First of all, I have a position I found for it earlier that I liked, that I'm putting there. And I think I scaled it at 3, 3, 1. Or something, yes. Okay, good. So that's my platform. Those are the coordinates. That's where I want my first node to be. So I'm going to have that copied in memory for that thing. Basically what I did before, I dropped it and I found it where I liked it, and I copied the position. So we have our path object. If we go back to our scene, we can see at the bottom there's a path called path 1. We want to put markers on this path. So we go back to our library, special, mission, and there's path node. So we drop a node in the scene. It's been dropped somewhere. There it is right there. Again, we want this node to be the same position. So I'm going to paste in that position again. All right. Now that node should be in the same spot as that static. If we go here to that marker, there it is. See? So now we can actually delete out that static. We don't need it anymore. We have the node in its place. We're going to hold Shift and we're going to duplicate this node going up to the top of that house. So we'll just hold Shift, drag it up a few notches. All right. I'm not sure if that's quite high enough. We could hit Alt-C to change our camera view, and then we can fly around a bit. Then we could actually see how high that marker is. Let's see. In relation to the roof, it could go up a bit. There. You can see there's a ground plane kind of indicator that tells you where it'll be. So if we put it a bit higher than the roof, that's good. That way we'll make sure we can get off the platform and get up there. So we hit Alt-C again. So we have our 2 markers on the path. So we need to take these 2 markers. All right, and we need to put them into this path by just dragging them into that path. Okay. Now, if you look here, it says sequence number 0. That's the first one. So let's just put that at the top of the group. This should be sequence number 1. Good. So now, if we click here on the first node, it's at the bottom. Second node is at the top. All right. So we have our path, and we have 2 nodes on it. Now all we have to do is create the object to move on the path. So we're going to go over here to Library, Special. We go to Gamut VR Custom. And we go to Moving Platform. So we're going to call this Platform 1. All right. And we're going to say it is a small platform shape. That's that green one. The scale we liked was 3, 3, and 1. The path name was path 1. Right? And the amount of time, the loop time, this is where it gets tricky. Now that thing will go up and down, up and back down, and then we'll start again after this many seconds. So if it's a short trip, 20 seconds should be good. There'll be a little pause at the bottom. But if it's a longer trip, you have to increase this time or it'll start to loop again before it actually goes there and comes back. So let's just say that this takes 30 seconds. Okay? And a speed of 2.5, maybe just speed it up a bit. Then we're going to go create that new object. And there it is. See, it's going to go up there and come back down, and it should pause. And after so many seconds, it should go up again. So now that that's running, it'll automatically start doing that when you create the object, but in order to get that to actually start up every level, you'll have to put command in to do that. So it's from the console, it's platform1 dot follow path bracket path 1, right? And that makes it follow its path. All right. Now all you have to do to script that, every mission has its own little set of special mission data. So in this case here, levels, we're in the starter level, I would say under starter room. Okay, we have some stuff here. This is some stuff that happens every time this mission loads, so we have the mission theme and so on. If you wanted to look at an example for shapes under block grab, see, we have a sample start path shapes, and that has the command. So all you have to do, and then it schedules it to start 10 seconds after the mission starts. So you just take these commands, you copy that, and you paste it into the new mission that you're creating, and change the names, and that'll automatically start those paths when the mission starts. So that's about it for moving platforms. So I'm going to go out and I'm going to hop on this platform, and I'm going to ride it up, and the hope is I'll be able to jump onto the roof of the house. So again, it's all going to come down to the timing. This one's taking a really long pause because we made it 30 seconds. But jump. Oh, I didn't quite make it. But you get the idea. So this can be a lot of fun. You could make a parkour level with this. You could have like a Super Mario Brothers kind of thing. Jump from here, jump from there. You could build a platform up high that had a flag on it, or precious minerals, or any kind of number of things. And you'd have to hop the elevators to get there. Another way, of course, would be to use your block launcher and make a giant staircase to go up. But the moving platforms can be a lot of fun. So that's about that. We'll see you in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching.